With today's review, we're going into some distant lands. I guess you could call them Uncharted. You can leave a dislike for that joke. I understand. But anyway, today we're talking about the 2022 action comedy Uncharted, starring Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg. Uncharted is an adaptation of a video game by the same name, and it's about Tom Holland, who plays Nathan Drake, and Mark Wahlberg, who plays Sully, coming together to find the treasure of Magellan, which is also being sought after by the ancestors of those who originally funded the trip that Magellan took to get all this treasure. To me, Tom Holland here plays a really good action star. I've heard a lot of people say that he doesn't play a good Nathan Drake, but as someone who wasn't really into the original games, even though I've seen some gameplay, I actually really enjoyed him in this movie, and I thought overall he was believable throughout. I've also heard a lot of people who didn't really like Mark Wahlberg in this, but I personally really liked him in this movie. Again, I'm not totally sure if he plays a good Sully, but between him and Tom Holland, they make a really good pair, and they have a really fun dynamic together on screen. I think the buddy flick aspect of this movie worked much better than I expected when I saw the trailer. Again, I don't know how good they are as adaptations of the original characters, but I still really like them here as an outsider to the franchise. Getting into the main bulk of the movie, I will say, the action scenes in Uncharted are very, very over the top. So if that's something you like, I think you'll really dig a lot of this movie. In Uncharted, physics go out the window. I just threw a yoga block across the room. Personally, I really liked it. It was really crazy, but it was really entertaining, and I liked it. However, if that sort of over-the-top crazy thing is not your thing, then this might not be the best movie for you. I will say with Uncharted, I think the writing can fall into cliches quite often. Mainly in both the way the characters act, what sort of choices they make throughout the movie, and also just the general plot of the movie. It's definitely very predictable, very done before, and probably done better in the past. But for what it is, it's not bad, it's just kind of cliche. That said, there are definitely also some illogical plot points throughout Uncharted that you'll kind of see once you go through it. I will say though, throughout some generally mediocre main writing, I think the dialogue was actually pretty solid here, and overall it was fun, charming, and generally believable. I think overall though, this movie falls into quite a bit of action movie cliches. For instance, there's voiceovers throughout the movie that are kind of unnecessary and definitely feel a little bit forced, a little bit out of place, and definitely kind of cliche and done before. You'll see what I mean in terms of the voiceovers once you watch. I don't necessarily have anything against voiceovers, but they have to be done well, and I didn't think they really fit in Uncharted. You know, for longtime Uncharted fans, I suspect this movie will be somewhat of a disappointment. As far as I've heard, it's not particularly accurate to its source material. But as a buddy comedy and action movie fan, this was a fun, entertaining movie despite its flaws. I'm gonna give Uncharted a 1.5. So what did you think of Uncharted? Put it down in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. I've got more reviews coming up soon, like Dog starring Channing Tatum, so stay tuned for that. But anyway, I will see you very soon, and yeah, bye.